Hey guys, my name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a really fun and exciting video with one of my BFFs, Austin.
Hey guys!
Yeah, we are co-workers and BFFs, and we're also born on the same day.
Oh,
crazy.
Yep,
we share a birthday.
We're synced.
It's
like
totally
the same
wild.
person.
Yeah, basically. I thought it would be fun to do this video that I've seen going around called Judging a Book by Its Cover, and it's basically where you take someone who doesn't read as much and they try to guess the cover.
Ouch! That's the nicest way to put it, but okay.
He's gonna look at some book covers and try to guess what the book is about based off of the cover. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a really fun video, and I picked some books that, I don't know, like...
I'm not gonna get.
Yeah. I don't know, like, how much you know about books and stuff.
Not very much. The last book I read was sophomore year of high school.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
If one of these is Lord of the Flies, I will ace it.
No, don't have that book. Let's just jump right into it. So, some of these are book-to-movie adaptations, so I don't know if you've, like, seen the movie. So I'm gonna have him guess the genre first, just so we can get on the same page about the genre, and then we'll guess, like, plot points and stuff. Okay, so the first book is gonna be The Martian by Andy Weir. This was made into a movie, so I don't know if you've seen it. It's a pretty recent movie, but
The Martian.
Guess it.
This is the sci-fi, of course.
Yes, sci-fi.
Yeah. But I think I've seen The Martian. Isn't that the one where the dude like grows potatoes and then explodes? Like
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it about though?
It's about the dude that they were on Mars and then they had like a rock storm or something like that, right? And the dude got like knocked out. And then he was on the planet and everyone else left. And then they found out he was alive afterwards and their like whole mission was like, I gotta go back for this dude, and he was like growing potatoes and
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he makes it back and
Did not think you would have actually seen this movie.
I'm smarter than I look, okay?
Okay, 1 point for you, but you saw the movies. Yes. I don't know if that counts. Okay, the next one's also a book to movie adaptation. This movie came out last year. So it's Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. And yeah, go for it.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
Is this? No, this isn't the one that's... No, the one that's on Netflix is the one where the dude rides the bike and then there's like the dare one or whatever. That's not this one. No? Oh shit. Okay, well, oh, shoot. Is this the main dude here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So he wears a dope jacket. But, so they're growing up in a dumpster, yeah?
Sure. I guess you could call it that.
So he like makes games, I guess, out of these dumpster parts, right? But it takes his mind into the games, right? And so then he's trying to escape the game by winning, and if he loses, he dies. Am I right?
I mean, you're not too far off. I mean...
So wait, did I get the whole concept right? A game. Do I have to guess the game?
No. It's not, okay, it's like this game, right, called The Oasis. That's like a virtual reality game.
Oh, okay.
So it takes place in the future in 2045.
Oh, okay,
and, yeah, so it's like, they have this game called The Oasis, and the creator of the game is, like, dying of cancer. So he's, like, leaving behind The Oasis to, like, anybody that can find all the Easter eggs in the game.
Really?
Yeah, and so it's
so
like,
he's trying to find the game. He's trying to find the Easter eggs.
He's trying to find
so
the
this
Easter
guy's poor and trying to become rich. Okay.
Because, you know,
so it's a
the world has changed so much that they are overpopulated so bad that they have like trailers like stacked on each other now. So this is a trailer park in 2040.
What?
Yeah.
How do they get him up there? That seems like a lot more
there's
work.
There's like a ladder.
They didn't just ladder those trailers up there.
Next one is gonna be Renegades by Marissa Meyer. Let's see that one.
I have no... Oh. This looks like RoboCop almost.
RoboCop?
You ever seen that? Is this a dude or a robot? Just give me a hint.
It's like a dude.
So it is a dude. He's just wearing a suit. Okay, so like one of these dudes goes like against the government, right? That's what happens. And then the other guy tries to catch her, but then she like convinces him that like he's doing some messed up stuff. What messed up stuff there is something I can't tell you. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But basically now they're running away from the government. They it's the story of how they end up dying at the end. They didn't make it. Am I right? No. They live? Okay, so they got away. They probably went to live in those trailer towers, you know, and so.
No, this one's about superheroes.
I was
like
close.
The Renegades. They're like superheroes.
Okay.
And then they're kind of like superheroes though, where they are kind of like going against the like you know, because like the government obviously doesn't like, you know, kind of like Batman, like they don't necessarily like approve, and then they go against their rivals. I think they're called the anarchists or something, and those are like the villains. And it's like a young adult sci-fi. It's like a great time.
Wow.
You know?
In the end, they like live their life.
Oh yeah, this is the first book in a series.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a I think it's a trilogy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So the next one is gonna be Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. There is like some metaphor in those like paintings about something. You guess the genre?
Romance.
It's it's like contemporary like women's fiction like.
What does that mean?
Yeah, romance. I mean it. Yeah,
so
it falls under romance.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it falls under romance.
She's a business person, right? But she has a really uppity up life. Like she's super like high and tight. You know, like does all her work like you know whatever. Doesn't have a social life as much. And then this is talking about how like she like finds a guy and he's always like he wants to hang out there. He's like the super cool dude. And then but she's just like I don't have time for that. You know, and she's just like doing her thing. Right. And then in the end, they get together, or they don't get together. Probably what's gonna happen. That's why the title says Another Life. So the end is they're breaking up or whatever. They're not being together.
So like maybe in another life they could have been together.
Yeah. Okay. And then whatever everything that's possible actually happens. There's a question. Let's see. Yeah, the paintings are a metaphor for like. How many there's trees, right? There's a number of trees, but she's not one of these trees because all the trees have friends, and so she's a lone tree.
This is about a multiverse. She makes one decision that changes her life, and you get to follow both of the decisions. What? In alternating chapters.
That's weird. That's trippy.
So it's like, what if everything that's possible actually happens? So you get to see both decisions in her life. So it's like different versions of the same life. Yeah. It's real good. It's one of the best. Yeah, I freaking love it. But it is kind of a romance too because like the whole premise is like she like her first love from high school comes back and he's like, hey, like come stay the night with me, whatever. And then whether or not she makes the decision to go home with him or to go home with her friends, that's like the decision that changes the course.
Wait. So this two trees is her and the guy, and then these are the friends.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, shoot. Okay, wait.
Maybe.
So she doesn't stay with him, or she does stay with the guy. But wait,
You'll
my
have
prediction.
To read it. You'll have to read it. Next up is going to be The Program by Susan Young. This one I'm really interested to hear what you have to say.
They look like patients, but they're not patients. These people like entered in because I'm guessing overpopulation, right? And so they're trying to figure out the solution for that. Doesn't seem right. You're not making a good face there. There's a problem. I'm gonna be very vague, so I get a point here. Is this sci-fi? This has gotta be sci-fi.
It's I wouldn't classify it as sci-fi. It's probably like do you know like
real?
dystopian? Like dystopian?
Is that like utopia kind of?
It's like a potential futuristic society that's kind of like ours. Like it's kind of like the Hunger Games. Like it's like a dystopian.
Wait, so it's a sci-fi though?
I guess.
Because it's like fiction right now because it hasn't happened.
I guess. I mean, I guess it could be classified as sci-fi maybe.
So
I don't think it's primary. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go.
I'm guessing there's a sickness. that's what I'm going with sickness. All right. Okay. So there's a sickness, and these people are volunteering to become like a part of it because they like have a sickness, and so they're like I'll go for the cures or whatever. So what they're they're doing like experiments on them, right? Well, then these two people fall in love, right? Did I get it right? Well, they're holding hands. So like they're like fighting, but then like the reason that they actually like make it through is because that they're like those like when someone gets shot in a movie and then they're like on their like whatever they're doing and they're like talking to someone and they're like you can stay and fight if you want. They're gonna be like talking to that person, they're gonna be like stay, and then they're gonna fight and they're gonna both live through it, and that's how they figure out the solution.
Wow.
Did I get right?
No.
Oh no.
Okay, you were kind of right about they are like a couple, and you're kind of right about like them being it is kind of a sickness, I guess you could say. Okay. But basically what this book is about is that suicide has become like an epidemic. Like it's become a huge problem. And so what they're doing is they're putting teenagers in this program that wipes their memories so that they're no longer depressed. Yeah.
Aww.
So
like
she starts to forget who her boyfriend is because they're wiping her memories.
Oh my
but it's
God.
supposed to like cure their depression. It's
I think
like
you've told me
insane.
about this one before.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, so the next one he's going to be guessing is The Immortalist by Chloe Benjamin, and I finished reading this one last night, so it's pretty recent.
Didn't you post about this one? Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I did.
I don't remember what you said about it. But
Good.
dang it. Okay. This isn't sci-fi, is it?
It's like historical fiction.
Historical? What years? Like
It's like
is it way
1960s to like 2006.
2006.
Yeah, 2006.
This is about like tree people, right? And what it is like these people like worship like like nature, I guess. Or, like they like try and become like super environmentalists, and they think that like if they take like super good care of nature, then they'll become like one with nature. I mean, they die because it's 2006.
Right.
So they're not immortal. But like, I think the ending is them like turning into this tree here with all the with the fancy. Did I get it right?
Oh no.
What?
So I think the tree is supposed to represent like their family tree. What this book is about is it's about these 4 siblings who go to this psychic in the 1960s in New York, and the psychic tells them the exact date that they're all gonna die. And then it follows from each of the siblings' point of views as they like live the rest of their lives, and then they like come to that date and what happens to them.
What?
And,
Is it true? Is the predictions true?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Very, very interesting, but yeah, but I like your idea. The next one is going to be A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness.
Oh, man.
It's a graphic novel, so there's like pictures in it too.
Oh, what is my kind of book?
Yeah. You can flip through it if you want.
I can flip through it?
It's not all pictures. It's like, it's half story, half pictures.
Oh, he's at their house. Can I skip to the end? Is that cheating?
Yeah, you can see it.
I can skip to There's a horse! Okay, so... Is this take place in like olden times or no?
No.
No, so it's just like an old rundown farm kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
I think I figured this one out.
Okay.
I think I know exactly what this one's about.
Sure, go ahead.
So a monster calls. There's no monster in this book.
Mm-hmm.
The monster is in their head, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in their head, and it's like something that they think is it's like a. I don't know if it's an actual something they're afraid of, or if it's just like it's a symbolism for something. Like it could be like like say they were scared of dying or something like that. This was like the side guy. You know what? Don't laugh. Wait, I was right. Yes.
This book is about this little boy. His mom has cancer, and so he like knows that she's like dying, and so he kind of like creates this like monster in his head that's kind of like a metaphor about the cancer. And
I'm the smartest guy alive.
I don't know, like even after reading this, I don't know if the monster's actually real or not. It's kind of this ambiguous, like, is it his imagination? Like, is he like so in so much pain that he's just like creating this monster? But but yeah, it's about a monster who like shows up at his window every night, and it's like he's dealing with this depression about his mom. So yeah, you're kind of right.
Dang.
All right, next one will be Golden State by Ben H. Winters.
I can't remember which one the Golden State is. Is that related to anything?
I mean,
San Francisco, no?
California.
Yeah, okay.
But no, it doesn't really have to do with the book's
So it's
about.
not California?
It is, but it doesn't really have to do with like what the book's about.
What year? 2047.
I don't think it actually says a year. I think it's just like in a time in the future. Maybe it does say year. I don't remember, but it's like in the future.
Okay.
In the near future.
So I don't really have much to go off here. So I'm just gonna give it a wild guess. So this is about, it follows a politician, right? And she's trying to like figure out what's best for like people nowadays because things have become so complex, hence the weird freeway here. And so she's trying to make the best judgment calls that she can on like super controversial topics. I feel like this like highway is a representation of that. But since there's no cars, I feel like she makes some bad decisions, and it follows like the unraveling of her decisions.
I would like to read that book.
Is that right?
No. This one is about a futuristic world where lying is illegal.
Wow,
and so
okay.
This book follows a police officer who enforces that, and like these police officers, if you get to be a police officer in this future, you have like a sixth sense that allows you to like sense lies.
Wow,
so like he'll be sitting in the diner and he'll like hear a lie like with his like sixth sense and be like, "You're under arrest." Like what our world would look like if we only lived in positive truth, and if we like never lied, and like what that would be like. So it's like a
so that's
crazy...
why there's no one there.
Yeah.
Because everyone's pretty much in prison. It's like
Probably, honestly, yeah. I mean, yeah. So it's like a lie is as dangerous as a murder. So like you go to jail for the same period of time as you would for a murder. Yeah, it's like insane.
Why?
They're like, you better not be lying. And
Why?
they know.
Well, like, when you go, like, a white lie, like, oh, your hair looks pretty good today, and be like,
yeah,
prison!
That's a lie. If you don't mean it, it's a lie. I know, it's kind of, like, ambiguous. Like, yeah, like, there are some white lies, but it's just, like, there's, like, straight up lies. Like, okay, let's do Autobiography by Christina Lauren. I think this cover gives a lot away.
Now if I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel dumb.
No, I mean, like, I don't know,
this
like...
is so obvious, like, anyone
no, like,
can get this.
The title... kind of like gives
Auto
away.
Boy.
The like there's a picture that kind of gives it away. Like I feel like there's some like.
So if I just explain the title, I'm gonna get it.
Maybe.
I think what's gonna happen is it's like following her diary, right? Or a journal she writes, and it's about a guy she likes because boy is underlined. so that's hard stuff, and they're holding hands right here. Are they both dudes? I can't see that well. Okay, so it follows like a couple. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's talking about how that impacts them. Right now, it's like they're on a pretty chill date, looking at this shooting star. Like, alright?
Close, yeah.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it's a male-male romance, so that's why boy is underlined.
Okay,
and then they're both writers, which is why they're, like, standing on a book.
Okay.
So one of the boys is writing his novel in his senior class, and then the other boy is, like, a published author-ish, kind of.
What?
And then they're, like, helping each other write the, like, novel, like, the story of their lives and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. And it takes place in Utah, though, so it is about, like, he's in, like, the Mormon community, so it's, like, showing his struggle with, like, religion and LGBT and how it's, like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's... Yeah, you're gonna... Yeah.
Wow.
So the next one is gonna be No Exit by Taylor Adams.
Can I read the back or no?
No.
Oh, wow, what you flash it to
I know. Oh, yeah, you can't read the back. Gives it all away.
I mean, what I'm going to guess here, this one's pretty self-explanatory. It seems like I'm probably very wrong, but it looks like they're driving down a road and their car breaks down in the middle of a storm, right? It looks like a snowstorm. And they, like, can't get out of their car because of they'll die of hypothermia. And so it's talking about, like, how they survived and how, like, I'm sure this one guy that wants to leave and he's like, we should go look for, like, a house or something like that. And everyone else is like, no, you're crazy. And then, but then he dies because he leaves by himself. Actually, I think what's gonna happen is I'm changing it up. Okay, let's say. So what happens is him and someone else, like probably a guy and a girl, like leave the car and they go try and find help, and then they actually make it out after some serious struggles, because there's probably a lot of struggles. And when they come back to the car, they're dead.
Oh. You're like half right. Okay?
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
So it is about, like, a storm. There's, like, a giant blizzard going on, but it's about this girl that gets stranded at a rest stop in Colorado during, like, a really bad storm, like a snowstorm. And while she's at this rest stop, she looks into one of the other cars in the parking lot and sees a child in a crate, like, in the back of the van.
What?
Like, one of these people at the rest stop just kidnapped this child, and she's, like, stuck at this rest stop, and she knows one of them is, like, a kidnapper, but she doesn't know which one it is, and she doesn't know who she can trust there to, like, tell, like, so they can get help. The Humans by Matt Haig. This is also one of the best books ever. You're just getting all the good books here.
Totally backwards because it says the humans and then there's a dog right here. Like, what's that about?
I don't know. Yeah, what is that about? Weird.
Oh, okay. So this is written from the perspective of the dog.
It's you're on the right track, but you're not quite there yet.
So wait, so it's not written in the perspective of the dog.
No.
No.
It's not about
Is
the dog,
it like a dog
but
service?
he's a character in there.
So
But it's not about the dog.
So it's not about the dog. The story doesn't follow the dog.
No.
This is gonna be way off. I'm calling it here, but so this is I'm just going off this top quote here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is an alien fell into Earth, right? But he's like, oh shit, I look like an alien, but he's actually a shapeshifter, and so he turns into a dog. And then it follows a story of like a family who like takes in this dog that's actually an alien, and it's like and it's like him, but like since he's like an alien, he's like super strong, and the dog can like jump houses and stuff like that. And so then like the boy gets into like a fight, and the dog comes and like kicks his kid's ass.
That was actually a really good guess. That was a really good guess. Okay, that was partially right. So it follows an alien who comes to Earth, but he comes to Earth in the body of a human, this guy just solved this mathematical theory on Earth that's gonna like change the way that we live, and it's gonna advance technology, and the aliens are watching us, and they're like, holy shit, like humans are not ready for that. Like they're way too dumb for this, and so they send the alien into the world in the body of this human that solved the mathematical theory, and they make him kill everyone that like knew about the theory being solved. And so it's told in the point of view of the alien like observing the humans, and him kind of like making fun of how ridiculous humanity is, and thinking like we're such a waste of air. And then it's like the most beautiful story of him like learning how to admire humanity and like appreciate us for what we are, and like understanding our ways. Like, oh my god, it's
so there's no dog in the entire movie?
There's a dog, yeah, and he has a relationship with the dog because he can kind of like since he has like a sixth sense kind of because he's an alien, he can kind of communicate with the dog on some level, so that's why the dog is like a huge part of the story too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So he talks to the dog.
Kind of.
Dang, my guesses that are really, really out there aren't really out there.
I mean, yeah, you're not. Like, when you said an alien comes to Earth, I was like... We're down to the last three. Three. Okay, next one is going to be We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach, I don't know.
Is this like, kind of like sci-fi almost? Like, thriller, end of the world kind of thing?
Almost. Yeah, I guess.
It's like end of the world kind of thing, or no?
It's like a contemporary story with like a sci-fi-ish twist feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is about a meteor that's gonna impact the Earth, and it's following the last few, like I think it's like day or two probably, of what's like this following this friend group, right? And so they figure out that the world is ending, and they're figuring out like they're like trying to like. They're like, oh, we're not going to survive, and so the last, like, few days is just them, like, dealing with the fact that they're going to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah, it's about an asteroid that's coming to Earth and going to wipe them all out, and it takes place in Seattle, and it follows, like, a group of teenagers during, like, the end of the fucking world.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn! I thought this cover, like, I was like, I don't know, like, this kind of, like, I mean, they're all looking up at, like...
Yeah.
You know, and it's like We All Looked Up.
Yeah.
It's like
I've read that book before.
No way.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I have.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
Yeah. No, you haven't.
No, I have.
What? What do you mean?
I read the book.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No way.
I've read the book before. Yeah. Yeah. It was a long time ago, but I read it.
How?
What do you mean?
This isn't even a popular book.
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I read it.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't even. You just said you haven't read anything since sophomore year of high school.
I guess I've read one thing here and there, but...
No freaking way.
Yeah, I've read that book before.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Well, I knew it. I actually I don't remember the people's names or anything.
Freaking shook right now. Second to last one is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I don't know.
It's futuristic sci-fi kind of. It's about this lady who's actually a robot. I'm actually kind of torn on what this could be about. So it's either about a girl who like lost her leg, right? And so they made her a fake leg that's like a robot leg, and it's like walking through like her like dealing with that and like having to like that probably sucks at the airport and shit like that. Or it's talking about a robot that's like trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, you were pretty spot on. It's about a girl who loses her leg, and so this is like a future where they give her a new leg, but it's Cinderella. Cinder. It's a sci-fi version of Cinderella.
Oh.
So yeah, so instead of her shoe like going missing or whatever, it's like her leg, and she has
to graphic.
Okay, like yeah. I mean, it's not like she starts off the book with her leg being gone, and
the dude is gonna walk around with some chick's leg, like and he will lose his leg. It's a size 5.
No. But it's like a sci-fi series of like fairy tale retellings.
Wait, so there's a bunch of them?
Yeah, so this is Cinder. The second book is Scarlet, which is off of Red Riding Hood. And then the third one is Cress, which is off of Rapunzel. And then the fourth one is Winter, which is after Snow White. And so it's like it's all a bunch of like futuristic sci-fi fairy tale retellings. So they're super, super cool.
There we go.
One of the best. The last one is my favorite book of all time. So, no pressure.
Oh, crap.
This is We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson.
So, if I am, like, wrong in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to hear about it. I think this is just contemporary, isn't it? It's not sci-fi?
It's, like, a little bit of both, but it's mostly contemporary, yeah.
Fucking how much on this one. So...
yeah, no. The cover's, like, so big.
So, all I'm going to say is that this is, like, a scientist who's, like, figuring out just how, like, tiny we are in the universe, right? And he said we are the ants, considering the fact that like we don't do anything in this universe. Like we're a speck out there, you know. And so that's also the space thing here with all those stuff spinning, is because the Earth, you know, is just like another piece of the galaxy that just keeps on spinning.
Right.
So it's following the scientist that's like trying to figure out how we can make a bigger difference in the galaxy. They right?
I mean, I like it. So the story follows this boy named Henry who gets abducted by aliens like some nights. The aliens tell him that the world is coming to an end, but he has the power to stop it if he presses this red button. But he doesn't know if he wants to save the world anymore because he's like going through a serious depression because his boyfriend recently killed himself.
You told me about this book.
So
you're literally talking about. Oh,
I know it's my favorite book of all time.
Oh my god, I literally remember this.
But yeah, you were right, kind of about like this, like we are the ants, like we're just like a speck in the universe, and like it kind of compares humanity to like how pointless ants seem, like you know, like ants are everywhere, like humanity is everywhere, like we're just kind of like, it's like the very first line at the end is like your entire sense of self-worth is predicated upon your belief that you matter to the universe, but you don't because we are the ants. And it's saying, like, ants don't matter, humans don't matter. Like, in 1,000 years, you're not gonna fucking, like, exist, and you're not gonna matter. Like, I love he's like, you can kiss your Chipotle eating Frappuccino drinking fat ass goodbye.
Jesus.
It's like, it's so good. I feel like some of these, it's like you half got, like, you got some parts right, you know?
I think
like
I got every single one.
Cinder was partially right. I don't know how to score this. Let's just say, a job well done. That's how we'll say it.
Okay,
That's how we'll say it.
There we go.
Way to go. Good one.
Well worth it.
Yeah, well worth all your time to come for this. That's our video for you today. If you have any questions for Austin, you know, you can just leave them in the comments below. And he doesn't have a YouTube channel, so I mean, I can't link him, you know, down below or anything, but maybe I'll link like your Instagram or something. I don't know. I'll link
like
something.
10 followers. Fine.
Yeah. He'll gain like 10 people. Well, let me know also if you'd like to see Austin in any future videos, or if you have any like video recommendations that involve like something like this that you think would be fun to do. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Wait, did I hit record?
Did you?
Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, this freaking camera keeps cutting us off. Okay, let's do this again.
Start with some rage.
Gosh, dang it.
In the end, does she forget?
I mean, I can't give spoilers to you or to anybody watching this. Oh my god.
Can I look at the backside? Is that cheating or no?
As long as you don't read any words. Because there's a description back there.
Is there?
Yeah.
There's, oh, shoot. Okay, never mind.
Let's just do like... Oh, maybe I should like hold up a book and then like...
Talk to my eyes, can I like...
No. Like...
I'm looking at
Okay. Let's just do it with that one first. Let's just do like... It's like a... it's like...
Okay. What the... Wait, is it recording right now?
Yeah.